Today we're going to be talking about how to set up our zip line up at Treasure Mountain. The things I want to specify right off the bat is this is for training purposes only as a review. This is not for to show you instruction. We do all this training up there. This is to help people remember when they haven't been up there, to give them a refresher, okay? So the first thing we have here on our ladder, and remember this is 30 feet off the ground, our shunt here, we're going to actually be hooked into as we come up. And as we come up, the first thing we are going to do before we unclip from the shunt ourselves as we're coming up the ladder, we go ahead, we put ourselves in there. We're going to go ahead and take off before we unlock and go ahead and lock ourselves in right here, okay? That gives us the ability to lock on. So I can sit there, clip myself in now, and I'm set to go. So I can clip right into my harness. Now I can go ahead and unclip myself from the shunt and step onto the platform. Once I'm on the platform, I'm gonna go ahead and set our secondary setups, okay? Our snap hooks, we've already checked and made sure those are in good shape and working properly. Each one of them has a girth hitch on both sides, so they can't be out of sync. We're going to go ahead and set up the one for the person, okay? Now at this point, if I was training, that's what this third one is for. This third one right here is for the trainer. This one's for the person running the event, and this one is for the customer or the child that's going up on the zip line, okay? So once I've done that, I'm going to go ahead. I would normally unclip myself out of the system. Before I unclip, I always want to make sure I'm clipped in a secondary position. So one is always clipped in before I unclip my second one. I can pull this over to the side now and clip it back in because this is only for the trainer, okay? So I make sure, remember our shunt cord has to go up through the ladder and always clip into the main structure. Now that I'm clipped in, I can move wherever I need to. So I can come over here to our zip line being up here. We're gonna go ahead and grab our zipline trolley. Our zipline trolley consists of 4 parts. We have the zipline trolley itself. We have 2 4-foot long slings, and we always use 2 as a backup, make sure that they're in good shape. We check them, make sure they're in good shape. And then a carabiner with wire eye or a carabiner with a girth hitch on it, just like we have a girth hitch on this guy here. Okay, now sometimes this line is too high for some people to reach. I recommend taking the line that you have, throwing it over the top. Remember, you're strapped in, so you're not going to fall or anything. And then pulling the line back down to yourself. Once you've got it down, there's a lot of slack in the line. You can go ahead and grab onto it. Take your zip line trolley. We always want the gate to face towards us, not away from us, but towards us. We're going to go ahead and pull down with our thumb. We pull down, open the gate, clip the trolley in. Now once we've got the trolley clipped in, we're going to go ahead and clip it off. And this allows it so the trolley doesn't go zipping down the line. The last thing we want to add is our Zipline cable here. This does not have to be anything special. This is a great place for your retired ropes, any of that. We're going to go ahead and clip onto the back side of the trolley. So not on the front side where this is, on the back side, we're going to clip our non-safety line in. And what this line does is this will be thrown down as the person goes down to the lower spot and be able to have the ladder crew be able to hook onto them, bring them up to the ladder, get them off the ladder, and then we'll hand this rope to them. And as they come back up, they bring this rope all the way back up underneath us and back to us so we can go ahead and get the trolley all back to us. All right, guys, as always, like I've always said, this is a review for COPE-trained people that have already been up to camp and have already been trained. And technically, a level 2 person would be setting this up. So if you have any questions, please leave them at the bottom. We always try to get to those. Like and share, and have a great day.